Welcome back to the program, the West Coast Connection. With me right now, attorneys Mark Harris and Timothy Allen Simon, and these are my brothers right here from the West Coast, and they know politics inside and out. What do you have to say, Mark, about the fact that the President of the United States is now standing against Congress and stating, your bill is a disgrace. You should be giving the American people $2,000, not $600. And what does this mean?
Three words. He is correct. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. And one of the problems that we have when we demonize anyone, particularly the President of the United States, any president, it's very difficult to kind of roll that back when the president does something that is worthy of praise. This president on this issue is worthy of our support, in my opinion. $600 to a family that's going through food insecurity, job insecurity, life insecurity, it's insulting. And Congress should be ashamed of themselves, both Democrats and Republicans who passed that on. Nancy Pelosi at one point said it would take $2 billion to fix this problem. Now we're at $900 million. That's a lot less than $2 billion. Not only are people, individuals struggling, but city governments and state governments are struggling. This bill has nothing in it to support city and state government. And before people say, well, they don't need the money, see if they need the money when you have all the employees who are city and state employees who will be furloughed or laid off. All the services we've come to depend on are not there. This is a big deal. The president has said $2,000 per individual, $4,000 per couple. I completely 100% support that. And if it takes a little bit of time to work through that, so be it. What the Congress should do is they should pull up their big boy and big girl underwear and do the right thing and cast by unanimous acclamation support for this idea. The procedure of this is such that if it's not passed unanimously, if one person in the Congress voices opposition, either Democrat or Republican, it kills the whole plan to try to increase this money. So they should do the right thing. They should all support this. If you can't support it, remain silent. We should have by acclamation support of this idea from President Trump.
Yeah, and Timothy, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, has urged Democrats to get behind this, and she said, let's do it.
No, and I agree with Speaker Pelosi. She's a brilliant political tactician. I was raised to give praise when praise is due, and I want to compliment outgoing President Trump with all that he's done, including giving the wealthy the largest tax cut in American history, which actually contributed more to the deficit that put this country in the situation that it's in now. But on this one, he's correct. And I think, from a strategic political standpoint, that's when you play both sides. That's when our political leaders should be aligning with the president to, by the way, defeat Mitch McConnell in this particular legislation. The president went against Mitch McConnell. He went against the Republican, in my view, hypocritical deficit hawks in saying, no, families need more than $600. That's not a brilliant conclusion. The Democrats have been saying that all along. So I know for families out there that are suffering, these are tough times. If I was in that situation, I would rather have $2,000 than $600. That's a sucker's bet. So hopefully bipartisanship can rise and give our hardworking families and businesses the support that they need to get through these back-to-back surges that we're going to experience, largely due to the lack of leadership that President Trump has shown in terms of our safety measures necessary in a pandemic.
Gentlemen, thank you. And certainly would be nice, as you stated, for families to get a much needed boost of $2,000 as opposed to what could be, and using the Christmas tree stocking gift, a lump of coal from $600. I appreciate you both. I love you both a great deal. I have mad respect for you. Merry Christmas to my West Coast Connection, Timothy Allen Simon and Mark Harris. And we'll be back with more after this.